All right, so today we're doing a deep dive into a sector that is uh, aggressively reinventing its digital presence, higher education.
It really is.
We've got a stack of materials here from an agency called Samyak Online, and they specialize in marketing for, engineering, MBA, and MCA colleges.
Yeah, and if you think this is just about glossy brochures, you're looking at it all wrong.
Totally. The whole game has changed. The source material makes it so clear that students aren't waiting for a pamphlet in the mail anymore.
Oh, not at all. They're on Google, they're typing in very specific questions, and if a college doesn't show up right then and there, it might as well be invisible.
But here's the part I found really interesting in the reading. It's not just college versus college.
Right.
They're fighting against these huge aggregators, the big directory sites like Shiksha or College Dunia that just dominate the search results.
Exactly. And the mission for these colleges and the agencies helping them is how to use tech to kind of leapfrog those middlemen and talk directly to the student.
Which is where it gets really technical, right?
Yeah.
It's not just doing SEO anymore.
No, not at all. The materials from Samyak Online point to this major pivot toward AI SEO and, even more specifically, something they call LLM SEO.
Okay, I saw that. LLM SEO. That feels like the real evolution here, doesn't it? We're not just optimizing for a search engine that gives you 10 blue links.
We're optimizing for large language models.
For things like ChatGPT or those AI overviews Google is doing, which just give you one single definitive answer.
Exactly. It's become a winner-take-all environment. Standard SEO was about keywords, but LLM SEO is all about conversational context.
So it's about anticipating how a student actually talks.
Yes. The documents show students asking questions like, what is the best MCA college with placement in Delhi? If your website isn't structured for an AI to understand that and pull out the answer, you're just not going to be cited.
So what did that look like in practice? It means you have to move away from just, stuffing keywords onto a page.
It's about creating what the source calls conversational content. You're basically building out answers for all those people also ask questions before they're even asked.
Things like tuition fees, placement records, admission dates, all in a format that a bot can easily scrape.
And summarize. That's the key.
And this seems to tie directly into another concept they mentioned, entity-based SEO. This sounds like how they build up that digital authority.
That's the one. It's that old Google idea of things, not strings. It's not just about matching words.
So you're telling the search engine what the college is.
Precisely. Samyak Online uses it to tag what they call educational entities. They map out the relationships between the college, its computer science department, its location in, say, Noida, and its faculty.
So Google doesn't just see a website that mentions MBA.
It sees an actual accredited MBA institution. It understands the identity.
It's basically a digital identity verification. But even if all the tech is perfect, the source material argues that reputation is the final boss.
It is. That's the human element. You can rank #1, but if the reviews are terrible, the journey stops right there.
So they have this reputation and review management strategy.
And it's active, not passive. They're monitoring Google, Shiksha, all the social channels, but crucially, they're using review schema.
That's the little piece of code that pulls the star ratings right onto the search results page, right?
Exactly. It's instant social proof. You see 5 gold stars next to the college name, and your click-through rate just skyrockets. It validates everything.
And the source makes a point of highlighting the experience here. The agency's been around for over 20 years, and the owner is apparently an expert in social media optimization.
Yeah, Suhas Jain. And you can see that experience in their hyperlocal focus.
Oh.
They know education is often a local decision, so they go after queries like engineering college in Noida, not just the generic ones. They optimize the Google business profile to just own that local map pack.
So it's a two-pronged attack then. You use the big, broad LLM SEO to capture the AI traffic.
And then you use the hyperlocal SEO to capture the student who's searching right here, right now.
And that transforms the college's website from, I guess, a static brochure into this living, dynamic thing.
It's an ecosystem. They're building an infrastructure that speaks fluent machine, so the algorithms will recommend them to the humans.
Which creates this world where authority is almost algorithmic. And that brings us to a final thought for you to chew on.
Okay.
If colleges are now optimizing all of their content so that large language models can read and summarize it, how far are we from the application process itself just being a negotiation between a student's personal AI and the college's admissions AI.
That is a future that feels closer every single day.
Something to think about. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.